Welcome to the Disney Underground, your ultimate destination for all Disney things. I'm your host, Sammy D, and today, Jean Fitzmagic will not be with us, but we do have the amazing Morgan from Cocktail and also from Just Some Magic. What was it? So, yes. How are you?
I'm great. Oh, everyone is permanently replacing Jean.
Replacement.
We're working out the contract details. Yes. Jean's out. Totally fine. But yes, I am on the DisNerds network on Tuesday nights with 3 other wonderful ladies for Castles and Cocktails. And it is such a fun show. A bunch of girlies getting together. Sammy, we need you on to hang out with us. I know you do this show regularly, but if you ever get tired of the boys, come over. You're always welcome.
Oh, just tell me when. I would totally leave Jean, okay? Just tell me when.
Absolutely. But also, I originally started Just Some Magic about during COVID times. And basically, my podcast is sharing people's most magical moments. It's just strictly concentrated on sharing the magic inside the parks, whether it be Disney, Universal. And I'm always looking for more stories. So if anybody listens that has a wonderful story, wants to come on, absolutely, anybody's welcome. But it's a great podcast if you're just like, you have your Disney trip planned and you're just kind of counting down the days, something to tie you over till you get to the parks or waiting in line.
It is true, waiting in line, definitely. But thank you so much for being here. And
thank you for having me.
I'm so excited because it's May 4th, so may the 4th be with you.
I grew up Catholic, but I'm like, and also with you. Like, that's my natural response.
Hey, listen, me too. But if you guys love Star Wars, well, stick around because we have Tim and Nikki from Timikkiadventures, and we're going to discuss their most magical fives and some of Morgan and I's top magical fives of Star Wars movies. So we'll see. We may not have top 5, but together I think we'll have 5.
Yes. I just fair warning everybody. I was originally a Star Wars fan, and then I was living out in California, met the Marvel characters out there, and had such good time with the meet and greets that I became a severe Marvel fan, and that is a very long commitment and a rabbit hole. So I am more so a Marvel fan, but I do love Star Wars as well.
Yes. Well, I think as long as we have 5 together, I think it's fine. We can stick together. Teamwork, okay?
Teamwork makes the dream work, yes.
So also we'll be playing our brand new game, trivia game, The Lightning Lane. This week's contestant is Joanne from Disney Gal 726. And this week's Lightning Lane grand prize is a $50 Disney gift card from Your Fairytale Vacations. So that's pretty good.
Oh my gosh, I want that.
Right? Listen, I'm not good at trivia. I could know my information, but the minute you start quizzing me, I forget it all.
It's like, which one is in Florida and which one's in California?
I'm a terrible test taker. I'll admit that.
Yes. I'll say this, when I go meet characters, because I personally love meeting characters, like I still get kind of nervous. And so, when a princess asks you, oh, what have you done today? And you've spent the whole day there. Your mind goes blank and you're like, I don't know what I've done today. Same.
No, I mean, listen, my son is very lucky. He did not get that gene from me. He is a great test taker. He's one of those people that can see something, memorize it. He's great. Me,
lucky.
I could study for hours and still forget the day of the test.
The second that paper comes down, you're like, what?
As I'm putting my name, I'm forgetting. What is my name again?
Wait, which order do you want this in? My first name first or my last name first?
Exactly. But I'm so excited. I am excited more to talk about merch because I love merch. And usually I have Gene with here talking to me about merch, but he's not really into merch as much as I am. Are you a merch girl?
Oh, yes. My bank account makes me not a merch girl, but I will visually go shopping, and I always got to stop at the parks. And I don't know if you know this, Sammy, but I did the Disney College Program in 2013, and I actually
Ooh.
worked at World of Disney, which is the biggest Disney store in the world, and it is a production being in there. So I love merch.
Okay, well then let's get right to it. Let's talk about Star Wars merch that came out either today or this week. I'm going to start off with some of the cool t-shirts that they have at Galaxy's Edge. Let's see if Joey D can kind of look at that.
I love the colors. I love the art style. I love that it's tied, which I know you could probably wear it regular. That is amazing. I love that.
So cute. I love the colors. It is really, really cute. And I love that you can tie it. And this just kind of gives it like, especially if you're in Florida, it's really hot here. So you want something that you can open up a button and kind of get some air. But that is super cute. This is short sleeve too. So that's pretty good.
I like when the merch is like subtle enough, like far away, like quick glance, like you wouldn't necessarily realize it was Star Wars. But if you're a Star Wars fan or like look at it a second or two longer, you'll realize, oh, this is Star Wars, and like get those comments in the parks, or it'll be great. I'll wear it day to day, not just at the parks.
Yes. And then our next one, let's see what our next one is that Joey D can pull up.
Suspense.
What is it going to be?
It's getting exciting.
Okay, but I'm gonna just read some of the things. There was some. Ooh. Okay, so those are really cute.
I like those. I like the art style a lot.
Yes, and the colors they go perfectly with Galaxy's Edge. I think they're super cute. Look how cute they are.
I think they are too. I typically am not a huge fan of neutrals. Like I like more bright or pastel-y kind of colors, but I really like how it represents Star Wars. So I like it.
And then it kind of blends in when you're there because everything is neutral, and even the cast members, they have neutral colors, so you kind of feel like a cast member as you're walking around with those t-shirts. Super cute. They also have some from kids tees, and they have some mugs. I did see some mugs. Ooh, some.
Oh, that's fun.
That one's really cute.
That is so fun. Imagine like bringing that into work and just like having that on your desk. That's adorable.
Yeah, super cute. The only thing I don't like dates on my things because I want to use it over and over. So my is that it has 2023. I would have preferred.
Maybe after some time you can just scratch it off and it could just be May the 4th, which is the date we want, not the 2023.
Yeah, because you want to be able to use it. So to me, that would be my only where I'm like, would have liked no date. They also had, I saw that they had, look at the tiki mug.
The tiki mug. That is so fun. I love this like consistent art style. It's almost like, yes, it's a Star Wars collection, but it's like a specific style of Star Wars collection. I love this whole thing. This is so fun.
Super cute. I love the pillow. The pin is adorable. Again, the year. I would have not wanted the year.
Get rid of the year.
Get rid of it.
Well, I'll say this. For a pin, I feel like it's okay because it's like a commemorative thing. Whereas like a shirt or a hat or something with the date on it,
And then they did have the men like a shirt. Oh, and they that's cute. That is cute.
Okay, I saw that top right Lego set with the villains and the VCR and the book. I want this. Like my bank account, I cannot afford Legos because they are very pricey for the bigger ones.
Very pricey.
And the more elaborate ones, but like I really want this. Like I'm a girl who loves puzzles. I want this.
That one's super cute. I love. Did you see where it has the little blocks of the different characters? You can actually hang that. It has in the top, and you can hang it on the wall.
That'd be so cute in a kid's room. Absolutely.
It's super cute. But that set, I believe will be available June 1st.
Ooh, okay. Coming up.
Yeah, so coming up. So that is the Star Wars pillow that we saw earlier. That one's cute.
Oh, I like the edges of it with the textures. That's different. I didn't notice that in the smaller picture.
That one's really cute. I like that. If you have like a man cave, like you want to put Star Wars in it. That would be the pillow for you.
Nerd decor. I love it.
Yes. But going back to the set of the little Legos, so apparently it is 8x8 plates. In total, it's 12x12, and it's a picture frame. And it's super cute because you can hang it. So if you want to make your room, like, for example, I have all these bags, it would be a cute little detail to kind of put this on the wall. I thought that was super cute. But it's a great idea. I thought that was
I like that. I like Legos that you can display. The only Lego I have is like the orchid. And from a distance, it honestly looks like a real orchid. But I like that when you can actually display your fandom somewhere. So that's awesome with the Legos.
Hi, Mike. So we're going to go back to the Star Wars merch because they even had plates. Look at the hat. They had hats.
But just get rid of that date. Just
rid of the dates.
Cut it off. Get it off.
See, for that, okay, the pin, I get that. Oh, so that, I actually had to Google what that was. It's a Sith Wayfinder.
Oh.
So that's pretty cool. Those are the
coasters.
The coasters are really cute. I love the artwork. I think it's really like edgy and cute. It's really different than what their usual.
Yes, and that teal. I love that teal color for sure. That's like
a little plate, like a little bowl, I guess. But I'm loving the teal color. They're definitely going. You can tell that's what they're going for. That one's super cute.
Like a funky plate, maybe.
Yeah, it's really cute. And the hat. I love the hat.
That's fun. I look at it and do you hear the do 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 do? Like I hear it when I see that picture.
I do. Now that you said that, I can't unsee it. Okay, I can't unsee it. But it's super cute. You can find the hat is $24.99. It's not too bad. Not too bad. But that's cute. What else do we got?
Oh. That was so cute. Go back.
Look at that! It's
that
Baymax.
As a s'more, a toasted s'more Baymax.
Tell me they have an individual like s'more kit, which is the top right. Tell me that's not cute.
It is like I know that we're showing a picture, but my jaws dropped. That is precious. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay. And in the back of the top, yes, this picture. So my friend, we were at the World of Disney store and she shows me, he's like, oh, you want to see the Munchling futon? Or like the ottoman? Because it's so big. It looks like an ottoman. And now it's like, I was like, I can't unsee the ottoman now.
No, you can't. Once you say it, you can't unsee it. But that's really cute. That is a s'mores kit. I thought it was really cute. Oh. And it's like, Max. I mean, you kind of feel bad. Your
ottoman. There's the ottoman.
There's the ottoman. Oh, but I love that. They've been coming out more like characters in that little collection. I'm totally digging it. But Baymax, I don't know. There's something about Baymax that I'm like, oh, I love him.
You just want to hug him and he'll make you feel better. There.
He does. When you're having a rough day, go hug Baymax. He will make everything. You forget it.
Those are fun.
Oh, that one's so cute. So I believe that this one is in Disneyland. I don't think it's in Disney World. I'm pretty sure it's Disneyland. Hi, Nick. So I'm a little jelly. Can we be a little jelly for a second?
Yes.
We can be a little jelly. We wish we had that over here. I do. But those are, I mean, man, there's so many things. Like, these are times where I wish I lived in Orlando so that I could just enjoy the times that things come out, you know, like I want to see it. I don't want to see it on the computer. I want to be there.
Yes. Oh my gosh. It's like I want to taste all the food or smell the munchlings, the ones that smell, the good ones.
The good ones, yeah. Look at that. That's
again. I didn't notice the little tabs at first, but those are so cute up top.
Oh, I didn't notice until you said that. And if you can see on the background, it looks like is that a cinnamon roll? Like a
yes, like an ornament.
Yeah,
cinnamon roll.
Like a cinnamon roll. So I just can't tell which character it is. It looks like maybe
Mickey.
Chip and Dale? You think so, Mickey?
I think it's Mickey. Yeah. So cute.
You know what? Any character in a cinnamon bun is good for me.
Oh my gosh.
So you can find that also at World of Disney. So I'm super excited. I will actually be there next Thursday.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
So next Thursday, there will not be an episode for the Disney Underground, but we will resume the following because I will be spending Mother's Day at Disney. That's what I wanted. I didn't want any gifts. I wanted to just be home.
Yes, absolutely.
And enjoy. Maybe go eat at Tusker House and fill my belly and just, I'm okay with that.
Yes, yes. Oh, sounds yummy.
Yes, because gifts, you get gifts, it comes and goes, but the memories and just being able to like be at the park, and it's a different experience. You can always buy whatever you want another time.
Absolutely.
But yeah, so we're going to take a commercial break. We're going to have Tim and Nikki from Timikkiadventures. I hope I'm not saying it. Sam, yes, I did scare Jean away. This is Jean's replacement, Morgan. She's here to say we kicked Jean out.
Everyone, I love it.
He's gonna go back and watch this episode and be really mad at me.
But, or if he doesn't watch it, we'll know because he will definitely say something.
That is a good. You know what? That is a great test. We're gonna test him out.
Yeah, see if he watched it.
We're gonna go on a quick commercial break, and we're gonna bring and see what their most magical fives of Star Wars movies. So we'll be right back.
Happiness is addictive. Passionate about spreading laughter and creating smiles worldwide. Happiness is addictive brings our global community together through humor, optimism, cheer, hopefulness, and merriment. Happiness is addictive. Happiness is addictive.
Welcome back, and we are going to bring in Tim and Nikki.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi there. Can you hear me okay?
Yes. So am I saying it right? Is it Timikkiadventures?
Yeah, it's Timikkiadventures. We are on Instagram. We're on TikTok. We're hopefully starting some YouTube stuff shortly. We're on Facebook and Twitter, if anybody's still on Twitter.
Are people still using Twitter?
I don't know. It was like what 2007 that was popular.
It's true. But thank you so much for coming on.
Yeah, no problem.
Happy May the 4th.
Happy May the 4th. You're just getting me tonight. Nikki's putting the little one to bed right now. So.
Oh, how old?
He's 3, and he just spent all day at Hollywood Studios, so he's very tuckered out.
Oh, perfect.
He is living the life.
He is. He's very spoiled.
I may have one of my own that's spoiled.
Mm-hmm.
If I'm including Joey D. Too. But so today we're going to talk about most magical 5 Star Wars movies. Are you a huge Star Wars fan?
I am. I've always been a Star Wars fan. I've always had, being a boy growing up in the 90s, I always had the Star Wars toys and the video games, and I loved seeing the movies when they were re-released. I always had them on DVD and on Blu-ray, and now Disney Plus has everything. It's, doing the best they can to try to expose the little one to all the Star Wars.
Is he liking it?
He is. He definitely is. And there is just so much content out there now. There's for every age group. It's unbelievable.
Right.
That's awesome.
Where are you mentally starting your 3-year-old when it comes to slowly introducing him to Star Wars?
So
what is your plan of attack?
That is a tough question. He's really kind of like a Mandalorian right now. So we're kind of running on that train. But then there's this new Young Jedi Adventures he seems to really like. So, just kind of giving him samples of everything, and wherever he runs to, we're just gonna, here you go, here's more.
All right. Well, let's behind this door. Okay, all of these trilogies. Oh, this door, these trilogies. Perfect.
But if you like this, there's so much more for you.
Yes.
There's so much. So, are you dark side or light side?
Man, it kind of depends on the era and the film and everything. I've always loved the aesthetic of the Empire, but the Resistance always looked so cool in the newer movies and everything. So I don't know. It's really rough. It's a hard choice.
I'll tell you, I started with light side. and then I
Okay.
saw that my son only liked dark side. So I had to convert to only dark side, but he had some evil in him. He liked dark side.
Mhm.
Like everything was dark side. So
Can I suggest a third side that my
Mhm.
friend Sammy, who I introduced on my podcast when I asked her the question, she said droid side, which I'm like, why
no
haven't
one
any
ever
of us
said
ever
that.
thought? There's a whole bunch of them with their own personalities and their own agendas. Like, I I think droid side should be in the running for, when we
Right?
ask
I
that
love
question.
that perspective. No one ever says that. No one ever
Right?
even considers them ever.
Right?
Right.
They're so wonderful. Like the movies wouldn't be the movies without them. So
Oh, absolutely.
I'm gonna say I'm in joy side now. Now that
Droid side.
Morgan opened up my eyes, I have now changed.
Yes.
My son can stay in dark side. He'll always be dark side. But
Yeah.
I'm gonna change because you know what? Nobody ever talks about the droids, and
Yeah.
it's true what she said. Like they are part of the movie.
Right,
Mhm.
right. Tim, do you have a favorite droid?
Favorite droid? That's a tough one. You know what? I've always had a soft spot for little gonk droids. They're like the little walking trash can battery
Oh,
guys.
wasn't that what they are in the original movies? Like they put like a trash can on a Roomba kind of thing back in the day for like in the
So
original. Is that
literal. Okay, so it's literally two Rubbermaid totes on top of each other that are like glued together, and then they have like dryer vents for the feet. It's
Oh,
it's so creative. It's so dumb, but
is.
so creative, and it works so well. And now they're like a legitimate part of the Star Wars universe. You go into Galaxy's Edge, and there's gonk droids like all over the place, and it's like those are Rubbermaid storage totes. I have those in my garage.
sponsored by.
That's awesome. Okay, so let's get into your most magical five. So just so you know, Morgan and I, we don't have individual fives, but together we're going to make fives. And maybe you can help us create our own five.
Sure.
We don't have a five on our own. Okay, so going from if you have to like number 1 through 5, what is your number 5 for best Star Wars movie?
So number 5 for best Star Wars movie, I'm going to cheat and say Mandalorian.
Okay.
Ooh, okay.
So it's not a movie, but
That's fine.
people have always described Star Wars. It's like a Western in space, and Mandalorian takes the concept of a Western in space to a whole new level.
Okay.
Plus, it has also brought in so many people into the fandom, like people who have never cared about Star Wars before are like, oh my God, Baby Yoda, I need to see more of this. And then they're buying the merchandise, they're going to the theme parks, and people just, I knew had no interest in Star Wars are all of a sudden just like, I want to see other movies. Tell me more about it. Like it's grown the fandom something unbelievable.
I will tell you, I'm one of them. Like once I saw Mandalorian, I bought the bag. We made the ears. All suddenly we were like, Baby Yoda, he's so cute. So you know what? What you're saying is completely accurate because I'm one of those people.
There you go.
And the cinematography of it is, even though it's a TV show, it is movie quality.
Have you watched the Disney Gallery episodes on it?
I have not, no.
Unbelievable. It's a full making of, and just the technology that they use. And they talk about the directors and the writers and everything, and it's very nerdy, but so in depth and so wonderful. It's worth a watch.
Oh my God. Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. What was it called again for everybody? I'm literally writing it down.
Disney Galleries. It's on Disney Plus, and they have a couple episodes for I believe Andor and a couple other shows as well. But they have a whole season just on Mandalorian.
Man,
that's awesome. We'll have to check it out. Thank you so much for letting us know that, because now I'm gonna like deep dive on that.
Oh yeah.
So what is your number 4?
Number 4, I'm gonna have to go with the third movie from the prequels, Revenge of the Sith.
Okay, I like that.
So this one, the prequel movies did a great job of introducing us to Anakin Skywalker and his life and growing up. But this movie really dives into how he became Darth Vader, arguably one of the most popular characters in Star Wars and one of the most menacing villains of all time.
Mm-hmm.
So to see that development, to go from, young Jedi to evil Star-Lord,
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
I mean, it's a great one. I love that one. So one of my favorite, and it's just because I'm cheesy, but I do like The Rise of Skywalker. I just love
Ooh.
that, like those movies. Even what was the last one? The last one was no, the last one was The Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah,
that
then
was-
it's The Last Jedi, then The Rise of
Yeah,
Skywalker.
The Rise of Skywalker, yeah.
Yeah, so I like that one's my favorite because I do like to see Kylo Ren, and I like that little story, kind of love story that they were kind of like going for. I'm cheesy. Put me anything romantic, I'm gonna go for it. Okay, that's I'm the Notebook girl. I love the Notebook and stuff like that. I really like that one. So
But that's what's wonderful about Star Wars is there's so many different avenues and there's so many different there's something out there for everybody in the Star Wars universe.
Absolutely. There's romance, there's comedy, there's action, there's drama, everything.
It's so true. Okay, so what would you say your number 3 is?
Number 3, I'm gonna have to go with the Force Awakens.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah, so that's the new that's the first one in the new trilogy. For those that need to know, it's when they introduced Rey and everything. So the Star Wars story is something. It's a story that's been told hundreds, not thousands of times. You know, it's the same basic story structure and everything. So a lot of people complain about Force Awakens. Oh, it's just like the first movie. Well, the first movie has been told time and time again. It's a classic story. You know, person comes from nothing, raises up, founds new power and everything, takes on status quo and all that stuff. It's like I said, it gets a lot of flack for being like a rehash of the first movie. But like I said, that movie's been told over and over again, and just again the iconology. They brought back imagery that just harkens back to the original trilogy. You have the Star Destroyers, the First Order Stormtroopers. They look like the Stormtroopers that we know and love, but newer and better. The CGI actually worked in this. It wasn't terrifying like in the Clone Wars. Like it was just very well done. It really brought Star Wars into the 21st century.
Absolutely. It's so true. And like Joey D says, the Return of the Falcon, it was nice to kind of see it. And it was just really nice. And what about you, Morgan? What would you say is one of your favorites?
One of my favorite, I will go with Force Awakens because it's not my favorite, but that was the one, that was my first Star Wars movie. I was a very late bloomer when it came to Star Wars. And I was taken to it in theaters and I was like, what have I been missing? This is so cool. And then, I watched Force Awakens, fell in love with Rey. I love the like girl power, but not overkill on the girl power. And then I went back and watched them all in chronological order, and it was phenomenal. And that's what started it all for me. So definitely Force Awakens is on my list for sure.
And I just love Rey. I just love like her character and just like how she like handles herself. Like she's so cool. Like she's really cool. Okay, so what would you say your number 2?
Number 2, this is a bit of a controversial pick for some people, but I have to go Rogue One.
Okay.
I love Rogue One too. I mean, Rogue One as well. Not 2. There was no 2.
No, they couldn't make a 2, which is one of the things I respect about that movie.
It's another great one.
They had the guts to make it a tough, emotional journey. It's
very good.
So Rogue One, it's the movie that nobody asked for. It's based on like 3 lines of dialogue in the first movie. Just like it answers a question that nobody was really asking. But you know what? They made the whole movie. They did it so well. It got its own spin-off series with Andor on Disney Plus.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
On my to-do list.
On the to-do list. Write it down. We
have a lot of homework.
Right? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to give you so much homework on this.
No, we need to catch up. But the homework, we got a lot. Keep giving
Absolutely.
So, but like I said, it's the movie that nobody asked for, but a lot of people ended up loving, and it also really goes into sometimes people kind of forget genre movies. Like sometimes they make something and it's a Star Wars movie. Well, no, it has to. Yes, it's a Star Wars movie, but it needs to be something else. It needs to be this type of movie. Like it's a Western in the Star Wars universe. It's this in the Star Wars universe. This was the first war movie in the Star Wars universe, and it was very realistic, and it was very
Yeah.
Some of those battles were pretty brutal, pretty rough, like almost like Saving Private Ryan level brutality, which
And
is something that we've never seen in the Star Wars universe before.
yeah. And going
So,
back to droid side,
mhm.
K2SO, maybe one of my favorite droids. Just
And no spoilers, but the end, like you're getting so emotional over a droid, like seriously, like
yes.
the feels, it
But he's
hurts.
in Galaxy's Edge. He's in Galaxy's Edge in the droid depot in the
No
crate.
way.
He
Okay.
is. Yes, go look at. So there's where you build the droids, and then there's that
Uh-huh.
other room. So if you're facing the other room,
Mhm.
he's on the wall on the right side, in like behind a cage next to another droid. But that's where he is.
I need to get a picture of that. I
You
love
see,
that.
we gave you a to-do list. Write that down, okay?
Yes.
Got a pencil.
Write that down.
I know where my favorite droid is.
There you go.
So this one must be hard to have narrow it down to one, your number one. Before you give your number one, what is your son's favorite? Which one have you been able to get him to watch and enjoy?
Like I said, he's really been into Mandalorian lately because he just loves seeing Baby Yoda. But you know what? Force Awakens, he'll sit and watch that, and sometimes he'll ask to watch that one too. So,
okay, listen, it's a good one.
It is.
All of them are good, but that one's a good one too. Okay, so what is your favorite?
My favorite, and this was one of my favorites growing up as well, and probably one of my favorite movies of all time, is Empire Strikes Back.
Joey D guessed it. I think that's a lot of like true Star Wars fans. That's gonna be their favorite. A lot of people go to that one.
It's so well done. It is such a great movie. It's really so. When Star Wars first came out, it was very much still very experimental. Like nobody thought it was gonna do well, and it was a high risk. Like George Lucas took like a huge like pay cut and everything, and he said, I'll do it for almost no money. Just give me the rights to a sequel. Allow me to make another movie, and I want the merchandising rights. And they were like, yeah, sure, no problem. I know movies don't sell merchandise, and now everything is Star Wars. So,
I know people who have like vintage toys and collectibles from that time. So yeah.
Yeah, I think George Lucas made out pretty well in that deal. But he had, this whole 9-movie story arc in mind. Now, if you look at the very first movie, it's self-contained. Like the hero's journey, he's successful, he gets the girl, he gets, wins the medal at the end. And you know what? The first Star Wars movie by itself, if they never made another movie, can survive on its own as a film. Empire Strikes Back, they're like, you know what? We got it. We're in. This is popular. We can actually start doing. The movie ends on a cliffhanger. The movie literally like all hope is lost. Han Solo's frozen in carbonite, and like the rebellion's in shambles. And it's like, what's gonna happen? What are we gonna do? I wait till the next movie to find out. Like they're like, okay, this is work. This was the very start of the Star Wars empire, for lack of a better term. Like. And again, it's just so well done. The battle on Hoth is just iconic. Like, it's fantastic.
I mean, you know what? I think a lot of people would agree with you that would be their number one. But I love them all. It's just,
oh yeah.
I go back to my love story. I go back. I'm so sorry. Okay, I would have chosen that one, but I just want a little more romance. That's where my heart is.
I'll say my favorite is it Phantom Menace with Darth Maul? Is that the first one?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Darth Maul is my favorite. He has the best lightsaber action. Ray Park, the actor who plays Darth Maul, he's so cool. I know the prequels are like kind of poo-pooed on, but Darth Maul is just like when I see him for the kids battling the lightsaber story, I'm like, yes! I get so excited. He looks so cool.
That's a controversial choice, but you know what? I respect it. Like I mean, looking back on it, it's a good movie. It's a really good movie, and like, and the soundtrack, like you said, the Darth Maul scene, the Duel of Fates soundtrack, and like I'm getting
it's
goosebumps thinking
epic.
about it.
Good workout music.
But it's true. You see him walk in and everybody's like, you just kind of like, oh my God, it's dark wall. Like everybody, like you instantly are scared. You don't know what you're scared of, but you're just scared.
It's like he is not friendly.
Crowned of devil horns. He looks terrifying. Like,
and those moves, and no. He got it going on. He is not someone to mess with. But yeah, so what do you got going on? Let us know where we could find you and what you got going on.
So, like I said, we are Timikkiadventures. You can find us on Instagram, TikTok, hopefully on YouTube sometime soon. We do theme parks. We do special events. We are DVC, annual pass holders. We do a lot of Universal stuff. We are obsessed with Halloween Horror Nights. So hopefully we'll have some HHN content coming up real soon.
Nice.
But yeah, you can follow us on pretty much any social media platform. Search for our name and come along on our adventures.
Well, thank you so much for coming on. Please tell Nikki that say hi from us and that we'll have to have you guys on next time so Nikki can be on. But thank you so much for coming and take care.
Absolutely. Thank you so much for having me. This is a lot of fun.
Oh. In and out.
In and out. Okay, well, we're gonna bring Joanne real soon. But before we get there, I wanted to kind of go over some more headlines just for a couple minutes before we bring Joanne back for the trivia. Now, I'm going to let everybody know the trivia. You're going to give me a minute because I'm going to have to hold my breath and read it. I generally don't do trivia. Jean is the one that has it all memorized. I am going to have to read this.
You got it. You got this. Believe in yourself.
This. Yes. You're just going to have to, give me a couple minutes to kind of go through it. But let's go through some merch. Let's see what Joey D brings up to the screen. Some food, some merch. Let's see some headlines. Ooh.
Are those like waffles?
They are waffles. That looks so, oh my goodness. I want to, that looks amazing. It's so cute. It looks like it's like little, like, is that?
It'll look almost looks like churro dust and like a raspberry dip or something.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
I want that.
Ooh. That looks incredible. I want that right now.
Right now, right? So that is a warm pretzel with creamy honey mustard dip, and it's a 5 blossom bread with a mustard cream. That looks really good.
It does.
I want it all.
Gideon's, you need to stop it.
Gideon,
what flavor is that?
Okay, are you ready for this?
Oh boy.
Okay, it is a white chocolate caramel macadamia nut cookie for the month of May. It looks
incredible. Looks so good. Stop. It's so cute. And that drink. Oh my gosh. What's that drink? Oh, Sammy, did you mute your mic again on accident?
I have no idea why.
There you are.
I'm literally not even, like, I'm away from my desk. I am not touching anything. I don't know. I don't think the computer likes me.
Maybe it's Jean hacking the system.
You know what? That is a good idea. It's probably Jean. It's all Jean's fault. But this drink is like a ginger lime soju drink.
Interesting.
This is at Disneyland.
Okay.
Really, really, really good. And this is a Guardian of the Galaxy cookie. Look how yummy that is. It looks so good.
It looks cute, but it looks boring. Like, from what we know they can do with food, it was like,
It's true. I'm not. But this, let's talk about this.
Yummy.
This is a pineapple crisp cake with vanilla ice cream and like a pineapple caramel. You can kind of see a little bit like the drizzle.
That looks so good.
It looks so good.
Especially with the warmer weather and pineapple and ice cream. Like, yes.
Yeah, it's a pineapple crisp sundae. Looks really, really good. And that you can find at Animal Kingdom. And then this is
adorable.
Like, how do people eat this? Because it's so beautiful. I don't want to eat that. But that is 100, years of an anniversary little cake. It looks so good.
It's like, get your picture and then I couldn't eat it. I wouldn't eat it.
I could not eat it just because it's so cute. Ooh.
Oh, that's cute.
Okay, so let's talk about this. By the way, the little waffle bites, those you can find at Connections Cafe. And it is a red berry dipping sauce, just so you can that one.
Ooh.
But let's talk about this. This is the new Moana Heart of Tafiti. It's a mochi dip, like a Dole Whip type of thing, and that you can find at the Polynesian. That one looks really good. Yeah.
I'm
It's-
loving all of this themed food for is it Pacific Islander Heritage Month? I believe it is. I don't.
Yes, I believe it is. Also, the little flower is edible. For anybody that's wondering, the little flower is edible. In case you're wondering, but it is. But that is at the Polynesian Resort. It looks really good. It is. If you were in the Polynesian area, definitely check it out because it looks really good. And that would be like, I think I saw it for like $6.29 is what I saw online that it is.
Oh,
Not too bad.
I could use some Dole Whip. All those treats are like look so good.
It's true. And then the next one, let's see what else comes on.
Again, the suspense.
I know. Is it going to be a treat? Is it going to be
No more food.
Okay. We quit. I'm just kidding.
That's it.
No more food. Okay. So a couple things that I had seen online for the new Star Wars, they have new photo opportunity like magic shots that start today. So those are some of the things that I love. So you got here from the Mandalorian, you can see the black saber. You also see little baby Yoda, and you have BB-8, which is pretty cool.
Giving you a thumbs up. Yes. That's amazing.
Super cute. And that starts today. Look at that. I really like that. It makes me feel like I'm like in the Mandalore series.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
It looks so cool. Look at that.
Oh, stop. That's cute.
Just for you. Just for you.
Droid side.
It's so cute. What else do we got? So if anybody is looking, I have a feeling they're going to keep it for the rest of the month, but I know that it starts today. So I don't know if there's like a expiration, like where it's only going to go to a certain point, but it does start today. So if you are going to be at the parks, maybe this weekend or the following, it might be something that you can now do, especially with the Mandalorian season just finishing up. So definitely take a look at that. Yeah. And then we're going to take another commercial break, and we're going to bring in Joanne from DisNerds. Welcome back.
Mid yawn, sorry.
I actually dropped the paper and I was like, oh my god.
We need the commercials to be a little longer.
A little longer. Okay, next time we'll you know what? We're gonna write Gene a letter.
We're gonna need to bump the show up an hour because it's our bedtime.
It's really true. But at least I'm glad to know that I'm not the only one, because I always feel like an old lady, like, oh, sorry.
Right.
Can't do it. It's past 9 o'clock.
Right. It's like, I want to settle down for bed, all those things. But we love talking theme parks.
So yes.
We stay up.
We do. So we're going to bring in Joanne from Disney Gal 726.
Hi, how are you?
I'm sorry for the mix-up. I know we saw you and then you left. We were like, where does she go?
Okay. No worries at all.
Love your ears.
Thank you.
Tinkerbell?
Yes.
It's
my fave.
Cute.
I love them. So
Thank
pretty.
you.
So are you excited for these trivia?
I'm excited, but a little nervous because I know a lot, and I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna ask me things I just don't know.
You got this. We believe in you, Sammy. We believe in you, and Joanne, you're gonna believe in you.
You got this. So the first prize, if you win, first prize, it is. Let's see if Joey brings it up. It is the Donald Duck keychain. Let's see if Joey.
Aw,
that will be
he's cute.
It's adorable.
And then the second prize I'm not 100% sure what this is. It's from Universal. It's the Duffy beer, but I have a feeling it's like cards. Is that what the
Probably.
I'm not sure.
Maybe it's a koozie. That would be awesome if there was a koozie in it, but usually they
Maybe.
package them differently.
I will tell you, Gina's the one that does the trivia, so I don't know. He has the prizes. I just put the picture, and I wasn't 100% sure what I thought the Duffy beer was. I thought it was a cozy at first, but then when I zoomed in and it looked like cards, I was like, oh, I'm not
Like a
sure.
deck of cards, probably.
Well, win it and find out and tell us.
Okay, right.
Because we don't know.
I don't know, but the grand prize is a $50 Disney gift card, courtesy of Your Fairytale Vacation.
Oh, nice.
So, wish you luck. I'm gonna read the rules.
Okay.
Sit down and take a break. No, just kidding. The rules for our trivia game that we call the Lightning Lane, we give you 3 Disney question categories. You pick the category you want to start in the game. There are 10 questions. If you get the first question correct, you move on to the second question. You then get the second question and you move on to the third and so forth like that until you get to the 10th question.
Okay.
You have 15 seconds to answer each question. The clock starts as soon as we finish reading the question. You have a chance of winning 3 prizes. So if you get the first one right, you automatically win the first prize.
Okay.
Now, if you answer 5 questions in a row, you get the second prize. And if you answer all 10, you get the grand prize and the first and second prize. You get all 3.
Okay.
So now, to help you out, because I know sometimes these questions can be a little bit confusing, we're giving you 3 extra magic hacks. Okay. So if you get stuck on a question, you can call out the extra hacks in the game. So for example, you can say fast pass. So if you're down to the last 3 seconds, just yell it out before the timer goes off. You say fast pass. This means you can pass the current question and get a new question.
Okay.
So that's a good, and you can only use that once.
Okay.
Then hidden Mickey, which means you can turn the question into a multiple choice question that can give you a chance of getting that one correct.
Okay.
And that also you can only use.
That's a good one to have too.
Right? That's a good one. Then you have the park hop, which means that you can switch from the category that you're on to another category.
Okay.
So, we'll provide the 3 categories in the beginning of the game. You will take over the new category from where you left off for the previous one. So I'll tell you like, hey, you pick a number and you kind of go from there. Now, I'm going to give you Sammy D life hack. Okay. Look at the chat because sometimes the chat will help you out, including me, but don't tell anybody. I do go into my personal page and I kind of.
Okay.
Gene's not here.
He's not here, so please don't tell me, okay? I hope he's not watching this far, but don't tell anybody. I do go in the chat and give some answers if I know them. Okay. But that is my little life hack of just go out. Okay, so the 3 categories is first one, Disney Fab 5, second one, Aladdin, and then the third one, Disney villains. Which one do you want?
I'm going to go with Disney Fab 5.
Okay. All right, so pick a number 1 through 11.
7.
Okay, are you ready?
I'm ready.
What is the name of Donald Duck's sister?
That's tough.
Oh, the timer. Hold on. You keep going. Don't worry.
Oh.
Okay. Do you want to
Della? Timer.
Okay, you have 10 seconds. So you can pick fast pass or
what was the multiple choice?
hidden Mickey.
Hidden Mickey.
Okay. All right. So I did not know this answer. So I'm going to say Minnie, dumbbells, and Dippy.
Dumbbells?
Still
Dumbbells.
Dumbbells?
Yeah. You know what? Dumbbella. Is that the name? Okay, well, listen. Here it says dumbbells. Okay.
So when they were typing it, they got the S's next to the A.
Yes.
Blame Gene because I literally, he sent me this email and I printed. So I did not touch anything. Blame Gene, okay? So yes. So you got the first one correct. Okay.
Okay.
So you automatically win the keychain, okay?
He's so cute.
And it's appropriate with the question that got asked.
Right.
So
True. Makes sense.
So pick a number 1 through 11 again.
10.
10. Okay. Does Goofy have a tail? Makes
No.
you think. Correct. All right, that's 2.
I had to think about that one too.
I did.
I was like, thinking in the parks.
He's almost like a dog, but not a dog.
Right, right. Dog adjacent.
Right.
All right, so 1 through 11.
5.
What color are Mickey Mouse's shoes?
Yellow.
Good job.
Woo!
Okay, so now you won the card /
Oh, the Duffy.
cup holder. I don't know what we're calling it, but
I'm happy to win anything Disney related. It's all good. I appreciate it.
whatever that is. But definitely let me know what it is because I have no idea. It looks
Right.
like cards. For all we know, it could be a pin.
I absolutely will.
Okay, so so you pick another number.
2.
What is Goofy's son's name?
Max.
Yay! Okay. You're getting these quick, but before I can even hit the timer,
I was an original Goofy movie girl back in the day. It came back now, but it kind of went away for a while. But I was, I'm a Gen Xer who loved all that stuff,
Love that.
True. Okay, so 1 through 11 again.
6.
Okay. 6. What color are Mickey Mouse's shorts?
Red.
It's kind of hard not to know this one.
It is. That's these. Some of them are a little on the easier side. I was expecting, but the first one it had me like, oh, I know it at the tip of my tongue.
Yeah, the honestly, the first one you got was the hardest one.
Yeah,
because it had us all like, what? And then it didn't help that I had the spelling wrong, so I was saying it. Okay. Nobody come at me for it. Okay, it was on G. Okay, so color number 1 through 11.
11.
What is Mickey Mouse's birthday?
Oh, Lord have mercy. November, I don't know. November 18th. Hello? Where did they go? I can't hear the sound. Wait, I lost sound.
I'm here.
Oh, there we go. I lost you for a minute.
Okay. Oh, Sammy, you muted your mic again.
Yes, that's why I'm like, wait, I see mute.
I know. I didn't say anything because I
did I go deaf or did I like what?
No, I have no idea what's going on with my computer. I literally there is probably 10 inches where I'm at from my desk. I'm not even touching it. So I don't know what it's Jean.
But she said November 18th.
Yes, you are correct. So you got another one. Okay, so right now you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct. So you have 4 more before you get the grand prize.
Oh my God.
Okay, so 1 through 9, because you did 10 and 11 already. So 1 through 9.
Did I do 4 yet? 4?
You did not do 4.
Okay.
Okay, this one is gonna be a quick one. I know it.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Who is Daisy Duck's boyfriend?
Donald Duck.
Unless she got sassy and cheated on him, then we don't know about something. Then it's Donald.
As we know, it's Donald Duck. As so far as we know, okay? We're gonna stick to that.
Listen, sometimes they bicker in the parks. You never know. A little side piece. I wouldn't put it past either one of them.
You know what? I totally understand. So 1 through 9, what is your next one?
8.
Who is the only member of the Disney Fab Five to have a middle name?
Ooh.
That is-
Donald.
Yes! How did you know that?
His middle name is Fauntleroy.
I did not know that.
I thought it
Yeah.
was Mickey. I thought he had a middle name.
You know what? You're amazing because I would have been stuck. I would have used the fast lane, or I don't know what I would have done. Okay, so at this point, you only have 2 left.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you have 1, 3, or 9.
3.
Okay. Who is this one? You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it.
Okay. You make me nervous when you do that.
Who is Mickey Mouse's girlfriend?
Minnie Mouse.
There you go. Oh, so wait.
What's his middle name? Mortimer?
Who? Mickey?
Mickey? I didn't know he had a middle name.
I thought
No,
he did too.
He was originally named Mortimer. And then Walt changed his name. His wife changed his name to Mickey because she thought it sounded a lot cuter.
Yeah.
I wonder what it is. Nick, if you know what it is, can you let us know? Because I honestly, until now, I didn't know that any of them had.
Theodore. What?
Huh. I did not write these questions. You guys can contact Jean because that. But you know what? You got it right. But yeah, this false. Okay. So you're between 1 and 9. This is if you win this one, which I know you will. You get the $50 Disney card, and you take it all. So you take all 3 prizes. Okay, so 1 or 9.
1.
What color is Pluto?
Oh my god.
Color is he? He's like, I guess it's a matter of preference. Some people would say yellow or beige or
Hello.
right. Either one, right?
Yeah, it's yellow. It's
Yeah.
yellow. That's okay. Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Oh my gosh. It's very
We got a
exciting.
winner.
Thank you.
You know, honestly, sometimes like we've done these trivia games, and sometimes I'm like, oh my god, they're so hard. And he'll ask like questions like, what year was this movie made? And stuff like that.
Some years back, my daughter and I went to Hollywood Studios where you could learn to draw the characters, and they were drawing Minnie, and they asked how old, they said, this is how old Mickey is at the time. How old is Minnie? And everyone was shooting out answers. And I was like, in my head, I'm like, she has to be the same age. So I just said she's the same age. And I won the actual drawing from the artist. So I framed it and kept it, but sometimes you're not sure if you know or you don't know,
That's awesome. Well,
I was kind of thinking that because it's May the 4th, that it would be all Star Wars stuff, which I love Star Wars, but at the same time, I'm not a buff like some people. And I was like, oh my
absolutely.
God.
It's true. But please send Gene a message with your full name and address. That way he can ship out the prizes. But thank you so much for coming on, and congratulations.
Thank you guys so much.
I
appreciate
and
it. It was nice meeting you guys.
Take care. I said, may the 4th be with you.
Oh yes, may the 4th be with you.
Take care.
All right, bye.
Oh man,
those were fun. She got the hard questions in the beginning, and then they got easier, which was awesome.
She did. The first one, I was like, oh my god, I didn't even know. And I have proof. It says dumbbells. So I don't know if he was working out. Maybe he was working out when he was typing this.
Right. Or if you look at your keyboard, the A is right next to the S, so it could have been a typo. But yeah. Oh my god, dumbbells.
He did it on purpose because he was like, I'm gonna make her look crazy online.
Oh my gosh, so fun.
But yeah, that was so much fun. And I love all the Star Wars merch. I mean, I'm sure I think, Joey, if you can pull up the new, have you seen the new Timon sipper?
I have. It's so fun.
He's so cute. So last episode, we talked about how they had the Pumbaa popcorn bucket. So now they came out with the sipper.
They go so hand in hand. Like, those are so perfect.
And it just came out. It came out on May 3rd, and it's on, it's in Animal Kingdom. He comes with like a reddish orange strap. His face
Mhm.
is Akuna Matata.
I
Looks
like his little pose and his little face. He's like, "Hey," like, you know how he is, you know?
another sassy one.
Mhm, absolutely.
But that one's really cool. I did like that one a lot. I am hoping that it's still at the parks when I go next week because I would love to get it.
Absolutely.
It's
Oh my gosh.
super cute. And then I think that's about it. Merch wise, we kind of talked a little bit about everything.
We
There
did.
was one thing that I saw, and I mean, I don't know if I would get it, but it's really cute. It is the Star Wars umbrella,
Ooh.
and it lights up.
Oh, okay, okay.
That
That would
was
be really fun.
it is $59.99, I believe. I personally would probably not go for it just because I break everything.
Right, right. I would like, using an umbrella and, sometimes it flies out of your hand. Like, you need something a little durable. And if it's that gorgeous, I wouldn't necessarily want to use it as an umbrella.
No, and I would break it. I would truly break it.
Right, right.
Like, if it's raining and then it's windy and then it breaks the umbrella, something would happen to it. So I personally would stick to my $10 umbrella just because I could consistently replace it.
Yes, yes. Oh,
I have no ties to it. But that was really cute. There was so much Disney merch. I can't wait to go. I'm ready. I'm ready to go. I'm mentally checked out. Does that happen to you? Like when you have a trip planned out and you're coming down to the last 7 days, do you mentally check out? Is that
yes,
for you?
it's like senioritis. Like you're graduating. You're like, I ain't doing no schoolwork and stuff. But that'd be a good time to listen to my podcast when you're like and listen to all the Star Wars stuff.
I will. I will. And
Shameless plug.
I will. I have to. You know what? I'm gonna definitely while I'm on the way there because it is a 3.5 hours. I'm just gonna catch up on just some magic podcasts and just gonna
Yes.
catch up
And
because
everybody, you should listen to your episode. I can look very quickly what number it is, but you had a whole Star Wars episode.
we did a long time ago, but we did, and it's see, Jean's more of a Star Wars fan, so is Joey D. I am just I don't know what would you call someone who's just in
A Star Wars acquaintance. That's how I feel. Like I know it, but
I
and
know it. I'm more of a like, oh, look at the cute little Ewoks or
yes. And your episode is 92. So we did record it a while ago, but I aired it more recently. So you don't have to go back so far to hear Sammy D's episode and your amazing journey of the Star Wars helmet that you guys created. So
yes,
definitely a good story.
it's really good. It brings back a lot of cute little memories. And I think my son at that time, I want to say he was 5 when he did the whole Star Wars helmet thing. 5 or 6. I don't know. I feel like I have mom brain. I don't know if that happens to your mom where she'll be like, I think you were like 6 or 7, and she just doesn't know the exact day.
All the ages kind of blur together, especially if you like have multiple children, like my mom does. It's just like, I don't know, you were some age at some point.
I don't know. Don't ask me exact age. So
Right.
in my family, because we're all super close, and my aunts, when they go to call me, so my full name is Samantha. So when they go to call me, they go from like a list. I'm usually the last name, like the last name that gets to them. They'll start calling my cousin's name, my sister's name, my dog's name, Aiden's name, my Joey's name, everybody, and then they're like Samantha, and I'm like, yeah, that's me.
I love it.
So I can totally relate to like parent like me not remembering like exactly what age Aiden was at certain times. So I can kind of relate when my aunts are trying to call me or say something or whatever. They call me every name but my name.
You're like, they'll get to it. I'll just wait patiently.
It's so true. It's so true. And Aiden, now that he's much older, he's starting to realize that because when they go to call him, his name is usually the last name. They're calling him every other name.
Mm-hmm.
And then you're like, okay, I guess I'll just sit here and wait. Eventually they'll get to the name.
Right. Oh my gosh.
It's true. We don't mean it, but it happens. It's mom brain is real. It's real.
I love it.
It's real. But so what do you got going on?
Ooh, me. Well, I've been just cranking out podcast episodes. We air every Monday at 7 a.m. So in time for, your daily commute to work. I think magic Mondays, just some magic. I've been putting a lot more work in, been doing a lot more interviews, and my goal is to make this my full-time job, and I'm always looking for stories. So if anybody listening wants to come on, I make it so casual and so easy. So don't stress if you've never been on a show before or anything like this. Like, it's just two theme park lovers chatting about their most magical moments. So
I love that.
I welcome anybody to come on and reach out to me. Again, Just Some Magic on all social media platforms, and my personal Instagram is right there. Morgan Stark. Iron Man is my dad, I like to say. Not in real life, but I like to think. But yeah, so if you're looking for a feel-good podcast, Just Some Magic. But thank you again, Sammy, so much for having me. I know we'll finish the details of the contract of me replacing Jean permanently.
Yes. Send you the contract tonight, and you look it over. We are definitely replacing Jean. And also, I love that you do it on Mondays because it takes away the Monday blues. I feel like Mondays are really hard for everybody. So a little bit of magic, I truly appreciate that, because Mondays are hard. Okay, so I feel like kind of hearing cute stories and stuff like that kind of takes away the pain from Monday.
Oh, absolutely. And like me, it's a hard day because I'm there promoting it and stuff, but it keeps me busy. I love hearing people's reactions and reviews, and I love just chatting with anybody from any demographic or any age, and everybody has a unique and different perspective of things that they like to do in the parks or things that mean the most to them. And so it's just been so nice and wonderful, and I feel like I've made so many new friends. And I think if it wasn't for that show, I don't think Jean would have found me, and I would have met you. And so I love the
That's
podcast.
awesome. I do love that. Like, I think like in the Disney community, like once you meet one person, it opens the door to other people, and then like you start meeting, and next thing you know, you've kind of she's
quickly on the side, signing electronically. Yes.
So Jean is no longer on the show.
Again, you'll have to let me know if he said anything. We'll know if he watched the show or not if he says anything.
We will just stay quiet. Nobody let him know. We'll break the news slowly. We'll rip the band-aid, but slowly.
Yeah, it's like just like 5 years. Wait, I would do it for cheaper, but I will not be upset. It's like not. I don't want to compare anybody to Chapstick or Bob Chapstick, but anyway, love Jean. He's wonderful. He's great.
He's awesome. But so this week I released these ears. Look how cute. These are super cute. Let me see if I can kind of show a little bit of a.
Okay. Oh my God! I thought you broke them.
No.
You scared me. I forgot that they're Velcro.
And then
that is incredible, and they look really thick and durable, which someone
they are. You can definitely throw it at someone.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
Yes,
truly scared me. I thought you ripped them off. I was like, how dare you do that to your own creation?
No, Joey would fire me.
Just look it.
Just squawk.
Get a closer look. Those are gorgeous. Oh my gosh. Yes.
I did release these this week. So today, not this week. I released them today. And next week, yes. Well, you can't give up all the goodies yet. Okay. Next week, we will be at the parks, and I do have a couple of new designs, and someone spilled the magic already, but we may or may not have Tron coming out. We may or may not have Mickey and Minnie Safari, and hopefully, so we don't do customs, but this specific design was requested by Aiden, and we do whatever Aiden says because he is our master.
Yes.
Master.
No, he's dark side. I was gonna say Jedi master, but I'm like, wait, no, he's dark side.
Force at us and made us do it.
Yes. Mom.
We're hoping to maybe do some Oswald, but I'm not sure.
Oswald doesn't get enough love, and he is adorable, especially like when I lived in California, and his meet and greets phenomenal. So cute.
By the way, that's Aiden's favorite. It is between him and Kermit. Is Aiden's like ultimate favorite.
We'll be best buds. I need to meet him in person one day.
He's really funny. He will attack you with a lot of animal stories. He feels like he is the animal specialist. So he actually has, believe it or not, for being 9 years old, he has his own business. He is, if anybody in this block has an animal, like an insect, like a cockroach, a frog, a lizard in their house and needs it removed, Aiden will charge $3 for it to be removed out of your house.
How cute. I know a lot of girlies that are afraid of bugs that would love that service and use him constantly.
He is our bug catcher. He even charges us, even though it's his
Stop.
house. He charges us, so he has a running balance with me because I never have cash on me.
Saving up for the next Disney trip. I see it. I love the little entrepreneur in him. That's amazing.
He does, but he is our bug catcher, so we will do any design for him as long as he continues catching. Because we have a lake right next to us, so we get a lot of the little frogs. So he is, $49 if that's what he wants at the moment. But generally, he just wants to put in his bank. So he definitely got that saving mentality, like work hard and save. And
I love that. That's such a good lesson for young kids to learn.
He definitely did not get that from me. I just want to buy the next lunch buy and the next lunch buy. I clearly did not get that from me.
I have one grandma or I have two grandmas, but one of them is the saver and one of them is the spender. And so if you want to learn how to save, go to this grandma. If you want to learn how to spend your money, go to this grandma.
Yeah. And Starbucks. Oh, my son is addicted to Starbucks. He is.
No. Okay, we'll get him off that habit as soon as possible. That is an expensive hobby.
It is expensive. But if he's paying, he can do it. If he is paying, because it does get expensive. It gets very expensive.
I love it. I love it.
But that's about it. That's all I got going on. Next week, there won't be any new designs because I'll be taking pictures at the parks with the new design. I'm
Can't
really
wait to see them.
I'm so excited. But that's about it. Next week, there will not be a show next week. I do leave on Thursday, and Gene has something that he has to do. But I do want to make a quick and easy announcement. Next week is Teacher Appreciation Week. So I want to tell all the teachers that we appreciate you. We love you guys, and we could not be where we are now because of you guys. So most of my friends are teachers. My aunt, my uncles are teachers. My best friend's a teacher. And honestly, they are the best of the best. And if my kid can love his teachers, that means that they are amazing, because he is very closed and he doesn't really like to show emotion. But when he sees his teachers, he lights up. So
teachers are a blessing.
They're a blessing. And I'm so blessed to have the teachers that I have in my court, that they make me a better mom. So shout out to Teacher Appreciation Week next week, May 8th through May 12th. But before we go, we have one quick commercial break, and then we will wrap up.
Craving your favorite theme park treats right from the comfort of your home? Introducing MainStreetTreat.com. We bring your favorite treats right to your doorstep. Visit MainStreetTreat.com today and go ahead, treat yourself.
I want to treat myself.
So I'm a sucker for some churro toffee. If they have that, I need some churro toffee from Disneyland.
I have to try that. I haven't been to Disneyland.
What? Oh my God. We need to get you over there ASAP.
I want to go.
Amazing.
I'll have to get you up for tips, because I've never been to California. So I need to know the tips, what's not important, what is important, to kind of help me get a vision of what I need.
Yes.
And I will definitely reach out to you.
Oh, of course. I'll be like, here's everything.
Yes. Just throw it on to me.
Better yet, I'll go with you guys and be your personal tour guide.
Yes, I would 100% love that, because we will be completely clueless.
Perfect. It'll be so fun.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for coming on. Thank you for now replacing Jean. Okay, everybody. Aiden. Oh my God, yes. Aiden would be attached to your hip.
I love kids.
Has a soft heart for girls, soft heart.
Oh my gosh. Oh, listen, I love Sleeping Beauty, and I always want a little prince, or usually with Passons, I wanted significant others to dress up as Prince Philip. But if he wants to play dress up with me, I will love that. Let's go. Especially to Sleeping Beauty's castle. Love it.
He will. He's definitely. I hope he doesn't get his heart broken by anybody, but he is a lover, true lover. I mean, if the teacher's having a hard day, he's the first one that gets up and tries to massage her and rub her and love her. And he's just
The best. He sounds
he's-
precious.
he is. He's my little lover. So, but thank you guys so much for coming on. Like I said, next week no episode, but we will be back next week, and we actually will have like a special guest with us. It will be me, Jean, and someone else. I'm
Ooh.
super excited.
I'll stay tuned for that because I don't even know who it is.
You will, but I'll just say it. We do have Panda. He'll be our guest next week, and we're so excited.
Panda, I love him.
Right? Isn't he amazing? So this will be, so I know of him, but I'm super excited because I get to see him and talk to him in person because Joanne has seen him, but I have not.
He is amazing. He is a friend, and I met him in person for the first time at the first day of Festival of the Arts, or not Festival of the Arts, Flower and Garden. I adore him. He is so kind. Like his persona online is the same as in person.
I'm so excited. Well, he'll be on May 18th. So excited. And like I said, guys, thank you so much for coming on, and we'll see you May 18th. Take care, guys. Bye. Adios.